Hello, you know these pedals, right? And, well, you probably have one. And that's all good. And then on the market there's then these, which are like, clones of these. And that's all good. We know the squeegee kind of green pedal. Then there's the other green pedal, which is differently squeegee. And it's all good. And then companies go take this and turn it into something that they created, which is similar to that. It's based on the one green or the other green. Then there's companies like MkII that combine those two, and it's a variation on the known and proven thing. Then there's, of course, the ratsy things or clones thereof. Then you've got your BB pedals, like BB, like the Bluesberry thing, which is kind of the Duke of Tone, King of Tone, all those, and the clones of said pedals, maybe improved, whatever. So we have the greens, the other greens, the BBs, maybe the ratsies. Then we have the pedals that do, I'm an amp. Here's an amp that you really, really, really want, and here's the thing that gets you close to that, in this case an Ecstasy, in this case a Plexi. That's all good, but where is the originality? Of course it's difficult because only so many things work when it comes to kind of sounds. Now, the Walrus people, a few years ago, came out with this. That is none of these. It's the 385. We're going to talk about it, but not this one. Number 2. This is different than all this stuff. You can't see it. Let's take it out of the box. let's get started. How is the 385? How's this 385 different from this 385? And thank you, Leslie. And how is this 385 different than the green pedals and the other green pedals and the BBs and the AMPETE pedals? There's a little hint on this one, and not so much on this one. There you kind of see a tube-like structure. Here, you see a film projector by a company that I just read and something I forgot. So the point is, back in the day, which was in the past, undefined because I don't know, guitar players of renown that I don't know who they are. So pretty much at a point in time, someone used to play through the tube input section of a film projector. And it was apparently pretty popular with the kids, you know? They were smoking in high school and doing stuff and having perms and I don't know, but they were definitely plugging into film projectors to amplify guitars. And it had a particular sound that is not a tube screamer. That's not a blues breaker. That's not a normal amp. And that's why the 385 for me is a very special box. It has a round, woolly, warm, thick character that the other drives don't have. Because it's derived, get it, like derived, but I used the word drive in it. It's derived from a different place. I love this thing. It's got treble and bass, not just tone, and gain and volume, and that's it. Now, they came out with a version 2. First of all, that has a hard clicky and left and right input and 9 volt here. This has soft clickies and all top mounted, as Walrus Audio now does. I find that the more convenient, safe spacing, safe spacing. It's a safe spacing solution. And they added quite a bit more. You can still see gain and volume and bass and treble. So this right here is pretty much the 385. But in addition to soft clicky and top mounty, we have a second volume and a second gain, which is now switchable here. Why doesn't everyone do that? Where's the tube screamer that does that? Where's the fucking every pedal that does that? That's pretty cool. And then it also has a 385 plus switch, which takes that sound, which you will hear, and just magnifies it to ridiculosity. You know. So it's really all that the 385 was, which is great, plus a lot more. And really, it was a useful special pedal to begin with, but giving it a second gain and volume and an extra gain switch, that's pretty, I mean, who does that? So, there we are. We're going to play this into a bunch of different amps, as we always do. Today, with this guitar, thank you, that's the PJD Carry Elite that I got. It is brand spanking new. It's literally out of the box for the second time. Comes in a Hiscox case, and I'm showing you this, particularly because it's a great guitar, I think, for this pedal. It's a semi-hollow, very nice and open, and you can buy this because I got a bunch of guitars from PJD as payment for their participation in Gear Street, so full disclosure, and I have to move them because I can't have all these guitars. This is, I call it Plum. It's a beautiful purple. Look at this swamp ash back with wooden covers. Oh my God, look at this. Roasted maple neck. It's a PJD Carry Elite. It's one of their top models. I think it's their own pickups now. It's a great guitar. And among the Carry Elites that I played, this is, even there, one of the better ones. You know, guitars go back and forth, and sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not. This one just sings. So if you're interested in this, you can definitely save money compared to buying it anywhere else, because it needs to go, but it'll probably be somewhere in the 2,500 euro range. If you're interested, write me a comment below and we get in touch. So that was my little push of trying to sell you a guitar. but I just have too many guitars here. And very soon there will be another sale of pedals and guitars and amps because things need to move because the tax people want their money. So we're playing through, right now to start with, the Tone King Royalist, British sounding pedal platform masterpiece, I would say. I have it on super clean, and we're gonna of course go into amps that are not so super clean. So we're gonna kick this thing. No, you don't have the typical tube screamer, bass loss, and massive mid push. It is a completely different idea. There you can hear the top end being brittle and breaking up and kind of hitting a ceiling and not being very nice. So be careful with all the treble there. Almost fuzzy there. So, more gain on the A side. They're the same sides. You can just set them up differently. That attack is really clearly different. It's got hair, if that makes any sense. Damn it! So at 2 or 3 o'clock, all of a sudden, a lot of gain comes in. This is the perfect pedal to make your thinner sounding guitars, if you had like a Tele or something, I'm sorry I'm using humbuckers, just wider. This is a great single coil tool, so it's amazing that I'm using it with humbuckers. I'm the idiot. That's a lot of woody gain. How much more can we expect from the Plus? I feel that this for riffing, for power chords, it's what you want from a fuzz without being a fuzz. It's thick, it's a wall, but it's not a fuzz. I love this. Now it's just too much of everything. It's just too much. And that is that blown up rock and roll. I have no idea what I'm trying to do there. It's just too much of everything, and it's fun. And that's really why we buy pedals. We don't need these things. We want to have fun. And right now, I catch myself having fun. Sadly, there isn't a switch on the other side, on the B side, because then you could have the A side in low and the B in the plus mode. That would be so cool. But I mean, they gave us a lot, and what do? I'm asking for more. That's what we do. I like it. And we're going to take it into the Laney LA30BL, which sounds like so. we're going to take it into the Morgan MVP66, which is JTM-ish. Boop. And we're going to take it into the Mini Plexi by the Marshall people, which sounds like so. Massive fizzle hairiness, but you don't have to have that. And we're going to take it into the JCM800 as, oh no, we're going to take it into the AC20, which is Voxish. These switches sometimes don't react. Oh, that amp does not like this. At that much gain, you can do anything and it sounds like you can play. And we're gonna take it into the JCM800 because that's what we do. E flat minor, F sharp major, okay. Now, personally, I like the softer, low gainier, dulcet tones of the pedal. This was all really where this was at home. They gave it a shit ton more gain. They made it a crazy machine if you wanted it. This guy would like it. This guy likes it not with this on. It's just too crazy. For the fuzz people, for the doom people, for the people that want that kind of woolly, hairy thing, but with a lot more gain, which this didn't deliver, this does. But I love that it still delivers the tones that I like, which is in this area right about here. Right here, it gets too much for me. Right here for a little bit of peach fuzz on your tone. If you want long-haired, what's the long-haired dog breed? Bichon to something. Leslie, what are they called? The ones with really long hair? Something to Flanders? You know what I'm talking about? The really long-haired dogs? You don't know.
No, I don't.
Oh, man. It can do it. Go here, go crazy, and have two different settings. It bugs me a tiny little bit that this isn't... Actually, it doesn't, because it has, in the normal setting, right here, enough to make anyone happy. I don't even know why the 385 Plus is there. It's for the crazy people that want to destroy their sound. And that's kind of cool. It always has its hairiness, its woolliness, its tone in any kind of gain range that you want. And obviously I'm saying that, of course, because they paid me for this video. Why else would I say good things about a product? Because clearly there are no good products on the market. There's also shit products on the market. Either I say that, or you don't see them on the channel, mostly. So that's how that works, in case you were wondering. I loved the 385. This is more of it, so why not love it? That's pretty much the thing. I put links below, as always. Support me on all the X's and Twitters and whatever they're called now. I'm too old for this shit. I'm on Facebook, so go there. Follow me there. And of course on Instagram, because numbers matter. And again, as I said in other videos, my thoughts are with my friends in Israel at the moment. Kfir, Tal, Avi, I love you guys and stay safe. If you want to unsubscribe because I said the word Israel, be my guest. It's right down there. I love every one of you out there. So, animals at the end.
And here the feeling comes up.